Do you want to know how to enable telecommuting for your employees? Do you want to learn how to manage a work from home team efficiently? So this video is for you. In this 13 digital marketing lesson, I will guide you through the 4 steps to enable your employees to work from home. I will show you how to map your processes, how to implement the right management tools, how to manage your employees with a goal-oriented mindset. At the end, I also show you how to apply the best practices to manage your cybersecurity. Having the right digital infrastructure and best practices for telecommuting is fundamental to keep up with the operational performance. And the first step to secure this performance is to map out your processes. You want to know exactly the responsibilities of each employee and how they interact with internal assets like other employees or providers, partners, and with external assets, for example, the government, media, and consumers. I have already shot a tutorial on how to craft a flowchart for your business processes, and this is called service blueprinting. So I have a link in the description below the video where I talk about the service blueprint, and I suggest you to watch it before implementing any digital infrastructure for your business. Having a service blueprint will not only help your business for telecommuting purposes, but it will also give you the necessary intel to design, review, and improve your business processes. For example, it gives you the information to decrease your business bottlenecks and identify the contact points between your organization and its consumers. The second step is choosing the management tools that best fit your organizational model. You don't have to pick the best ones in the market, but the best ones for your organization. Once you have a clear overview on your business's flow and the employees' responsibilities, the next step is to identify which tools you can implement in your digital infrastructure. Your virtual office must be based on as few tools as possible. The main objective is to concentrate all the activities in 1 or 2 platforms. The more platforms you use, the higher the cost in terms of money, time, and skills that you need to use those tools. You and your team need time to switch among the platforms, and each one requires a specific skill set and knowledge to be managed. Also consider the expensive monthly fees that you have to pay. Every organization can digitalize all the processes that don't require a physical presence in the workplace. For example, if you own a warehouse, you need the physical presence of your employees in the workplace to move goods, unless you use robots. On the contrary, if you own a retailer store, you can easily sell your goods online through an e-commerce site. You can eventually mix your selling channels online and offline in order to increase revenues and broaden your target audience. In this section of this video, I will show you the main areas that you can digitalize. You will also discover some of the tools that I use with my clients regarding CRM, customer relationship management, sales, marketing, team management, all the activities that can be done with a computer, for example, design, programming, advertising, and many others, customer service, accounting and invoicing, and reporting. If you are a small or medium business, there is no brainer at all. The best website builder and all-inclusive CRM is Wix. Whether you are starting a new digitalization process or you want to redesign your digital infrastructure, having an all-embracing CRM saves a lot of headache. Wix is not just a website builder, but it integrates an all-inclusive CRM and marketing system. Thanks to its drag-and-drop editor, Wix allows you to build a website quickly and easily. You can start selling your product or service right away, and everything is included for a couple of $100 per year. The main advantage of using Wix is that you have everything that you need to run your business in one single platform. If you want to enable telecommuting for your employees, you need 3 things: a CRM and task management, a marketing system, and a financial tool. You will find all these fundamental elements in Wix. Your employees can access your Wix account, communicate with the internal chat, and create tasks or workflows through Wix CRM. The latter also allows you to take care of your contacts and manage the permissions for private areas of your website. With Ascend by Wix, you can create amazing marketing campaigns and automations. You can promote your content on social media and much more. In other words, you don't need external providers like MailChimp, for example. The CRM is also connected with Wix Invoice, which you can use to send quotes and invoices. You don't even need PayPal or Stripe because you can manage your payments and chargebacks through Wix Payments. This payment system is totally integrated with your website, so your customers are not redirected to a different domain. In other words, the checkout is carried out on your own website. If Wix financial tools are not enough, you can eventually integrate external providers like QuickBooks or Wave Financial and use them within Wix. If you need help to set up your Wix ecosystem, schedule a digital marketing consultancy with me through the link in the description below. I'll guide you through the whole process. While I suggest to use Wix for small and medium enterprises, I advise using HubSpot for bigger and more complex corporations. HubSpot is expensive, but it is one of the best all-inclusive tools to scale your business. You can build your website with their drag-and-drop editor and rely on their server infrastructure. The main advantages in doing so is the page load speed, which is super fast, and the dynamic display of pages. The latter is a feature that allows you to personalize the same web page for different target audiences. Basically, HubSpot is capable to gather a multitude of data from your users and displays a different version of your website to different people. For example, if a user visits your website for the first time, probably they want to learn more about your business, so you should show a more informative version. If a user is returning on your website, probably they already know what your business is all about. So you can display a version which focuses on lead capture or shows your business expertise and case studies. In other words, HubSpot Website Builder is equipped with a wide range of features that enhance customer experience and lead generation. In addition to this, HubSpot offers other 4 integrated softwares. The first one is HubSpot CRM, which you can use to manage your contacts, clients, and partners, and you can install it totally for free. The second is Marketing Hub, which includes all the necessary tools to manage marketing campaigns, such as a tracking system, advertising, content management, lead generation, and marketing automations. The third is Sales Hub, which helps sales representatives organize and manage their activities. It includes marketing automations, a tracking system, email marketing, and many other features. The fourth is Service Hub, which helps manage customers' inquiries. It is a customer service tool which works through a ticketing system. But if you don't want or can't implement one of these 2 all-embracing tools, how can you manage your employees from home? Well, in this case, I suggest you to include in your digital infrastructure teamwork. In my career, I have tried so many project management tools like Trello, Monday.com, Active Collab, and many others. But the one that really satisfies all my needs is teamwork. I have a significant track record in telecommuting since as a digital marketing consultant, I work only remotely. Besides, when I was a digital marketing director USA for a multinational company in 2017, I managed about 40 employees located in India and in the US, while I was in Italy. A project management tool is fundamental if you want to enable your employees to work from home. It doesn't only help you organize the workflow and workload, but also it guides you to set smart marketing goals. The only type of objectives that allows you to boost your business operational performance. I will explain them later. For now, let's focus on teamwork. Tools like Teamwork allow you to assign your employees tasks that follow a specific framework. You can give them a title, assign the task to someone, set a starting date and a deadline, set privacy layers, set the task priority, set eventual notifications. This work methodology is very effective because employees have all the necessary information to successfully achieve their tasks. And you, as a business owner, can measure their performance. In fact, there is a sophisticated reporting and tracking system that can be used to monitor the performance of people and projects. You can attribute a value to each task and keep track of your progress through a stopwatch. Teamwork capabilities are infinite. For example, instead of using Slack, keep your ecosystem focused and use Teamwork Chat to coordinate with your employees. You can also take advantage of Teamwork Desk to provide customer service through a ticketing system. Would you like to implement teamwork in your organization? Would you like to train your team on how to use teamwork efficiently? Well, schedule a digital marketing assessment with me through the link in the description below. Now let's talk about digitalizing accounting and invoicing. In this area, I have tried two main tools, Wave Financial and QuickBooks. I really prefer Wave Financial because the user experience is amazing and you can start to use it for free. Besides, if you decide to delete your account with QuickBooks by Intuit, they will never delete completely your data. They will just deactivate your account, but they will keep the data. And that's why I trust better Wave Financial. With Wave Financial, you can keep track of your accounting with amazing reports and stats. You can manage payrolls and invoicing with effective built-in tools. You can also use automations like reminders and notifications to encourage your customers to pay you on time. You can allow multiple users to access your account and set different privacy layers. In this way, your team will be able to operate remotely and manage your financial department paperless. Another amazing tool is G Suite. G Suite doesn't only provide email boxes, but also a full-fledged management system for documents and meetings. Many companies are purchasing their email addresses from Microsoft Office 365. And this is a big mistake, because I know that afterwards, what do? They go on Google and they create a G Suite account to use Drive, Google Sheet, Google Doc, Google Meet. So why don't you keep your infrastructure in only one platform? Just get G Suite. And that's it, and you have everything that you want in one platform. Microsoft, Outlook, Office 365. The user experience is unbearable, and it is also very difficult to integrate with other digital tools. So my advice is switch to G Suite. As I have already said, G Suite is a Google product and provides professional solutions for businesses, freelancers, and schools. This service enables your team to work together on text documents, spreadsheets, and presentations, even simultaneously. You can use a Google Drive to store everything that is important for your business, like images, videos, text, and many other files. In this way, your employees will be able to access your business library whenever they want. You can even set privacy layers and share files only with certain people. Another amazing feature that I always use is Google Calendar. You can use a personalized scheduler to let customers and partners book a meeting with you. It spares you from an annoying back and forth email chain to check for mutual availability. Google Calendar is also perfectly integrated with Google Meet, a tool that allows you to create video conferences. Now that you know everything about the best digital tools that enable your employees to work from home, it's time for the third step of this tutorial. Now you will learn the right mindset to manage your work from home team. If you want to maintain and probably boost your business operational performance, you must tune your mindset to the SMART goals frequency. One issue of telecommuting is evaluating employees' performance. How can I know if my employees are doing their job if I can't see them? Does this sound familiar? This is the common question many entrepreneurs have when it comes to allowing employees to work remotely. Many business owners think that performance is related to the capability of physically seeing their subordinates in the workplace. This is wrong. Performance must be evaluated through results and achievements. This is the main mindset switch. You must direct your employees by objectives and not just by working hours. An employee can be at the workplace for hours and achieve nothing. That's why, as an entrepreneur, you must set SMART goals. SMART is an acronym which means specific, measurable, attractive, reachable, and time. I have already shot a video where I explain how to set and achieve SMART marketing goals. I wrote the link in the description below. As I already mentioned before, setting SMART goals is easier when you use a project management tool. If you use Teamwork, for example, every task is SMART. Operations based on goals are also good to keep the team motivated and on track. Team motivation is strictly related to the capability of measuring performance. If you don't know what employee is performing well, how can they know how to improve themselves? Without SMART goals, controlling relevant KPIs would be impossible. Here we are at the fourth step of this tutorial, because if you have a digital infrastructure, an important thing to do is to manage the cybersecurity risks. Think about it. Your employees must have an internet connection to access your company's digital assets to fulfill their tasks. The good thing is that if you invest in a digital tool, part of the monthly fee goes to fund the research and development for improving the security. So, at the very end, your role is decreasing threats deriving from access and password mismanagement. You should follow these simple rules. Create a company profile with superpowers to manage each tool and platform. Then keep those passwords secret and in a safe place. Give employees individual access to the company platforms. Usually, you can add them by using their email address or phone number. If you can't give individual access, use a password management tool. Point number 3 is important for many reasons. Individual access is always preferred because you can retrieve it whenever you want without changing the main account password. Each employee is responsible to remember and keep their access credentials safe. In the case of a security breach, you can easily cut off an employee from the platform. The intruder will not be able to make substantial changes or steal critical data, since the employee is not the account admin. Regarding point number 4, you have a different panorama. In this case, since you can't give an individual access, an employee is using the same credentials of the owner or admin account. In case of a security breach, you have to change the password of the admin account as soon as possible in order to limit the damages. In this scenario, an intruder has potentially unlimited access to the account. So how can you address this issue? Managing passwords correctly is fundamental to assure a business security. Every time an employee leaves the company, all the main passwords should be changed and the online accesses revoked. On the other side, when a new member joins the team, the onboarding process can be a headache if you are not able to provide access to passwords and assets effectively and quickly. To solve these and many other issues, I suggest you to use Bitwarden. Bitwarden is a freemium password management tool, and now I'm giving you 3 reasons why you should use it. It has a free forever version which pretty much has everything a freelancer or an individual needs. It is an open source software and it offers both browser plugins and apps. It's very useful to manage passwords within a team. You can add and remove users, set security layers, and much more. Tell me, what tools do you think are most effective to enable your team working from home? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Every week I come up with a digital marketing lesson. Thank you for watching and see you soon.